How y'all doing today? Are y'all bored or what? I'm not. I haven't heard any of the same questions.
Give us a question you haven't heard yet. We'll ask that.
I don't know if I can think of one right now.
What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Ooh, good question. I like that. I'm gonna go with vanilla chocolate swirl. I'm a plain guy, I just don't like too much in it.
Tim, new quarterback coach this year. What have you guys been working on in the offseason to get better at passing?
I think as far as me and my fundamentals, we were working on footwork a lot, putting my body in position to make all the throws easily, because sometimes I'd have the habit of just throwing with my arm or whatnot. So just really, being balanced on every throw and having great fundamentals as far as my feet goes. Then overall in the passing game, I think he brings a little bit different style than Coach Mullen does. Coming from Michigan and Detroit and the different things that he's done, I think we'll have the same passing principles and everything, but he'll be able to add to that and help and maybe throw in a few wrinkles too.
Do you notice a difference with the footwork and accuracy?
I think so. I'm working on that every day, so I hope so. I hope the work pays off.
What do you want to be remembered for?
I would love to be remembered as a good player and someone that goes down as a good player at University of Florida. But overall, that really doesn't matter. I would love to go down as a player who cared about his teammates, as a person who cared about other people, as someone who would do anything for someone else, and someone who cared more about helping others than he did himself. And I think that would be my heart and my goal in life.
So you've done it all at Florida, but you haven't had that perfect season, and the Gators have never had that. Just talk about how big a goal is that for you?
I mean, it is a goal. To say it's not, it would be lying. I mean, it definitely is a goal, because when we step on the field, we want to win every game. So to saying that we don't want to have an undefeated season is absurd. But that's our goal, but it's not our mindset, and there's a big difference there. Our mindset is to step out on the field every day and be focused, be dedicated, play passionately, and take it game by game, and not worry about all the hype, not worry about everything else. But you know what? Worry about each other, worry about doing the best job we can, and just handling our business.
You were known as a guy that kind of will your team. That was kind of your, national persona. With this team all coming back, more or less, and y'all been to the mountaintop, does that kind of change your leadership? Have you seen so far that, how that might alter your leadership a little bit more?
Well, I think, I am who I am in some ways, and, I kind of got to be myself in some ways, and if that calls for certain times to just be passionate and emotional, I mean, that's me, that's my personality, and that's who I'm going to be. But at certain times, you got to know your team. You got to know there's a lot of leaders, a lot of guys who have played a lot of ball, and so, you don't always have to get on guys, because guys are going to handle their business, and they know what it takes. So for the most part, it's just, encouraging guys and being there for them. But, at certain times, I will get emotional because that's my personality, and I will get motivated because I love playing this game, and it's hard for me not to get passionate about it.
Do you like being treated like a rock star everywhere you go, especially here in media days?
Do I like it? Not so much. I'm just kind of a down-to-earth kid, I think, and just someone who would rather just hang out and relax and not having to worry about, every restaurant I eat at or every movie I see, being videotaped. But you know what? That's just, part of it. But I would much rather deal with it because of the platform that I have and the opportunity I have to make an impact on kids in today's society, and the platform I have to make a difference in a time that, there really needs to have some change happen. So, I'll take the cons because the pros outweigh them by far. Whoa. Far from.
You kind of even little things off the field. I remember Warfel used to have to answer these questions. Is there something about your life that you want to improve on over football? I mean, do you think that is perfect analogy?
Yeah, definitely far from. I screw up every day, and I'm working on every day, just constantly trying to get better, deepening my faith, my walk with Christ, and just trying to become a better person every day. I screw up in so many different ways, and it's a constant battle every day. Any regrets? Absolutely, there's a lot of regrets. I mean, there's several opportunities that I've had, and one reason I love going to the hospital so much is because several times early I got asked and I couldn't go. I was busy. Not that I didn't want to go, but then I didn't get to. There's especially one in general, a family that I really wanted to go meet, and I couldn't do it because I was busy, but really doing not important stuff. And then that family, the boy died before I could get there, and it was his dream. And from now on, I just try to drop the unimportant and just, stuff that really doesn't matter, and take those opportunities to make a difference in people's lives, because that's what matters. So I do regret some things like that.
What's one part of your game that you like to see improve?
To see improve? I think decision making, audibles, putting my offense in the best position to make plays, make things happen, get the ball out quick, get it to guys, and just knowing that I don't always have to make the big play, but get it out. And there will be times when I need to run around or do something or make a play, but for the most part, just get it out and just command the offense and lead them.
Do you admire cringe more or less when you lower your shoulder and go into take some hits? Because most coaches kind of want the quarterback to get older. Stop doing that.
Obviously he doesn't want me to take hits, but I think sometimes he kind of loves it though. He kind of, gets excited by that because he knows that I get excited by that too. And so we're pretty similar on that, because I think he would like to go out there and lower his shoulder once in a while too.
So when you think of Lane Kiffin's comments this offseason, it seems like he's been in the headlines every day.
I had a relationship with him when he was at USC, and he was recruiting me. I really respected them. Didn't really keep up much of a relationship, but I still have respect for him. I think he'll do a great job at Tennessee. But in anything, I'll always have Coach Myers back to the end about anything, no matter what, because I know what Coach Myers stands for on and off the field, and he's like a father figure to me. So, I respect Coach Kiffin and what he does, but I always have Coach Myers back.
Yesterday when Coach Mullen was here, you got a little choked up when he was talking about you. It was pretty clear that you're a special person in his life still. Can you talk about your relationship a little bit with him?
Yeah, it was a good relationship with Coach Mullen. He was my quarterback for the last 3 years, my quarterback coach for the last 3 years, and we just enjoyed being around each other. We enjoyed our time. He just taught me so much, and we learned from each other about football, about life, about everything. And what's so cool about our meetings and our time was, it would be football related, but then halfway through it, we'd just stop and start talking about life or this or that, but real in-depth subjects about things, and we could just impact each other's lives by talking about that, and have such a great relationship that was so much more than just football. And I think that was what was so special about it.
Did you give him advice on how to handle media days, since you've been to more than he knows?
No, I didn't give him any advice on that.
If this team is able to get the SEC championship again, would you like to see Ole Miss on the other sideline?
To tell you the truth, it really doesn't matter. If we're there, it'll be an honor and it'll be fun. I think once we're there, I'm not going to care too much who we're playing. I just want to win it. So that's about it.
Thanks, folks.
Thank you.